In this video, we're going to show you to install the bumper cover on your Ford Explorer located on the front side of your vehicle. Across the top of the bumper area, you're going to locate this little panel. There's two plastic trim buttons here. Going to use our trim tool. I'm going to pop these up and remove these. There's one right beside it on the passenger side. Now that you have those two out, there's a series of 10mm bolts running across the top. Let's go ahead and loosen and remove these. Grab that cover, pull it up and set it aside. Loosen these 4 7/32 screws. Now the fender trim here, you're going to gently pull out on this here. And up underneath, you're going to locate another screw up in here. This supports the bumper to the splash guard. Let's go ahead and loosen and remove that. This is 7mm. Across the bottom of our fender liner to our bumper, there are going to be 3 8mm bolts. Go ahead and loosen and remove those. Go ahead and pull down the fender liner. Up inside, we're going to locate our sensor right here on the side of the bumper. Now, there are going to be 2 retaining clips right here. You want to spread those and pull the sensor out of the bumper. Pop that out. On the front side, if your vehicle is equipped with fog lights, you're going to go ahead and locate it right here on the driver's side. You can go ahead and we're going to twist this out. Remove our bulb unit. Then we have the little retainer down on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and pop that out. You can use your trim tool. Sometimes you just grab that by hand and just kind of gently wiggle that out. Now at this point here, you want to go ahead and repeat this entire process for all the bolts, screws, bulbs, and the sensor on the passenger side. Across the bottom side of the radiator, there's going to be 3 8mm screws. Loosen and remove those. Pull up the fender trim gently. You're going to locate an 8mm bolt on the inside. We're going to use our 1/4" ratchet. Loosen and remove this here. Once you get this out, repeat for the passenger side. We're going to reach down behind the fender trim here and grab the edge of the bumper, and we're going to gently pull it out and away from the body. You want to support that. It may be easier to have someone assist you with this here, but while I'm supporting this here, I'm going to reach over to the passenger side, grab that edge. Now we have a blanket on the ground. That way there, when we remove the bumper, we can go ahead and set this down. And roll this down. That way there, we don't scratch the painted finish. On the back side, we're going to locate 4 10mm nuts supporting that grill in place. I want to go ahead and release the retainer clips here. You can use a pocket screwdriver. Now that's separated. Go ahead and pull that off. Now if your vehicle is equipped with the fog light assemblies, go ahead and use your Phillips head screwdriver. Loosen and remove the 3 screws holding the bracket in place. Go ahead and remove the assembly. You're going to go ahead and repeat this process for the passenger side. Next thing you want to do is remove the inner black molding trim here. Now on the edges right here, there's going to be a rivet that needs to be drilled out. So you want to go ahead and remove this here. And as you come down through the middle here, there's going to be some plastic retainers locking the bumper cover to the inner trim. Now ours has been bonded, it's been glued before, so we cannot separate ours, but what you would use is just a small pocket flathead screwdriver. You just kind of move the little tab over and separate by putting your hands between here and popping these out, going all the way across. Then you can remove the whole black section from the bumper cover itself. And once you swap over the inside liner to the new bumper cover, just press the inner black trim onto the bumper cover tabs. Press it down and they're going to snap into place going all the way around. You want to go ahead and replace that rivet here on the end, and there's one on the passenger side as well. Once you've done that, go ahead and take your fog light assembly. You want to get this lined up. Drop that down into place. I'm going to get all three of these screws started before we snug them down. All right, we've got all three started. Let's go ahead and snug those down. Repeat the process for the other side. Line up the 4 studs with the bumper cover itself, as well as the tabs on the bottom here that are going to line up with the bumper itself. Now I'm reaching through, I'm grabbing the bumper and the grill and snapping in our clips around the perimeter here. I'm going to do the same over here. Now we can snug down the 4 nuts. I'm going to bring our bumper back into place. I'm going to try and line up the top of the grill. Get that grill up into place. I'm going to come around to the passenger side here. We want to get the bumper to fit underneath the headlight into this bracket here, as well as the bracket on the side of the fender. Go ahead and line this up. Go ahead and lock this in on the driver's side as well. Let's put on the upper grill panel here. Let's go ahead and snug these down. Now once those bottom out, stop. You don't want to over tighten, you're just securing plastic to the trim. Install the 2 plastic push pin retainers. Go ahead and get that upper bolt in for the edge of the fender. Just snug that down gently to our fender liner bolt here. Line up our molding. Let's go ahead and install our screws. You just gently want to snug these down. Get our lower screws installed. Install your fog light into the back of the fog light assembly. The fog light itself has 3 tabs on it. There's one larger one, 2 smaller ones. Match it up with the notches on the back side. Lock it in. Install your little retainer harness here. Take your sensor, line it up with the sensor mount and push it in. You can hear and feel it snap into both sides of the retainer. Go ahead and install your 3 bolts on the bottom side here. And snug those down. Install the bolts across the bottom of the radiator area. Once you have these in, just snug them down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.